Greg Hurrell here with another Vim screencast. And what I want to do now is a series of short ones on the subject of mappings. Now, I believe that you can get pretty far with the core key bindings that are part of Vim. And as such, I've tried to be pretty minimal in how I set up mappings, but I've still got a few. And I'd like to share those with you and encourage you to look at other people's dot files, lurk on the Vim subreddit, and in general just look for ideas, either verbatim copying someone else's mapping or using it as inspiration for creating a mapping of your own, and just kind of seed some ideas for you. I'm going to go through my mappings. You see here that I've got these organized on a per mode basis. So I'm going to start with the visual mode mappings, of which I have very few, and then I'll deal with the other modes in other episodes. So these are the only visual mode mappings I have. And these are similar to the mappings that a lot of people set up for normal mode, which allow you to move between splits. I'll just create a few splits here. These allow you to move between splits without having to incur the kind of awkward chording that you would do with the default mappings. So I'll demonstrate this in normal mode because it's a little bit easier, but normally you'd use Control W and then a direct, oops. I accidentally held Shift down there, which moved the window all the way to the left. Let me try that again. Normally you'd do Control W and then hit a direction to go to that direction. But if you could just use Control plus one of the directional keys, Control H, J, K, or L, it's going to be a lot easier. So I can move around these buffers like so, fairly effortlessly because of this mapping. Now, it's common to set up those mappings in normal mode. What these mappings here do is do the same in visual mode. So just say I had a visual selection and I wanted to move from this to the window on the right, I'm going to hit Control L and I'm going to be in the window on the right. So that's all I've got for you for visual mappings. In the next episode, I'll deal with another mode.